Yo, 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 welcome to Fresh and Funky. This is Picks, Plays, Parlays, where we go through every day the sports. We break down our takes, what sides we like, what would be good picks, when in bad picks, in my case, sometimes, or more or less all the time. But we also try to put together our parlays. Yeah, they might be a little weird. I call my lottery tickets. Definitely. That is what it is here, Definitely trying to cash in like an Orlando Magic, number one pick. Can I do it? It will remain to see. But yes, today is Tuesday where we toke it up, turn it up, get it on the next level. Got my Golden State Warriors, got the Clay Thompson jersey. It's Clay Day. Warriors looking for the sweep. The Tampa Bay Lightning got a sweep last night at home against the Florida Panthers. They're the first team to advance to eastern the eastern side of the finals here. So they'll be either facing Carolina or the Rangers. Also last night, the Avalanche took a 3-1 lead over the St. Louis Blues. Now the Blues are on the ropes now, so we'll see what happens there. Obviously tonight we have the pivotal game 4 here. Warriors up 3-0, looking well control of the series. Um, Dallas, I mean, I don't know. They just don't have an answer, really. I mean, they have Luka Doncic, who's pound for pound one of the best players, hands down, on this earth right now, playing the game of basketball. Uh, I just don't know. I mean, Jason Kidd never act like, well, shit, Hey, at least we made it here, guys. You thought we was gonna whoop on them? I mean, if you're Jason Kidd, you come from the streets of Oakland. You come from playing from the tough, the toughness that he brings, and to kind of come out of the light and say, well, we're just kind of glad to be here. Yeah, you're glad to be here, but I mean, you guys beat down the Suns, and now you're just getting beat down and walked down in this series, basically. I mean, that's just keep it real. The Warriors are on a mission. They're on a mission to prove that, you know what? Hey, all you doubters that said the Warriors dynasty was done and over with, I don't know. You might want to take a pause. You might want to rethink that situation because the Golden State Warriors are vastly back and ready for the attack. And we also got some baseball here. We had baseball last night here. Obviously, we had some walk-offs, close games. Not really too many close games. A lot of blowouts. Let's just say that here. Um, you know, had some good picks. Had bad parlay. Had bad beats. We'll get into that here in just a few minutes. But yeah, today, you know, we have NBA. We have the NHL, and we got WNBA. We have I think college baseball is going on right now, but I'm just I'm sorry I'm sorry I'm not Sports Center any 24/7 Sports Center man that runs around you know acting like I'm on my own and I'm Mr. Revolutionary when you are being handed your money from said supposed people you're trying to say that you're against. But hey, we're not getting on that topics. We're not talking about that stuff because a lot of people just want to act like and that's the trick to make us all think that we're all superior powers and that one is, and then in the end game, you know, we're all a bunch of crabs in a fucking bucket trying to get out, but yet we're killing each other just to get out, knowing that we're not gonna all get out. We're all going to be dead and being boiled and cooked. But yeah, needless to say, that's nobody cares to come to my channel. And I say this respectfully: if you like the content, please put a like, make a comment, leave a like, leave a dislike, subscribe, do what you like. I'm not here to beg. I'm not a beggar, nor am I a chooser. I'm out here just doing my stuff and my content. And you know what? If people like it, so be it. I don't come out here and promote. I don't come out here on other people's platforms and promote. If other people want to, tell people about my channel and that such, that is fine. And that's cool. But like I said, I'm not everybody's cup of tea. And I'm going to ruffle the fucking feathers like I always do. I'm not a very big stature man. Look at me. I'm pretty freaking scrawny, skinny motherfucker. Most people could probably sling me around, break me, snap me. But see, my mentality is much greater than that. See, in life, you can either let things be an advantage or a disadvantage. And depending on how you look at things and how you approach a lot of things in life, we all think we're at an advantage or disadvantage, but really in the same we're all in the same boat. Preemptively, I guess you would want to say. But I'm not going to go into tirades, nor do I want to come up here and try to educate people. Hey, if you want to be woke and you want to know some things, hit me up. We'll talk. If you disagree, I'd like, to have a conversation with people sometimes to have, both sides of a discussion and sides of a, that way people could see that there is dialogue being discussed. But anyhow, nobody wants to discuss, nor do they care because they just want to label you. And that's not a discussion, nor is that a conversation. You're just being stupid and ignorant and wondering why, things don't ever get changed because the ignorancy has no color, neither does hate, neither does love, neither does a lot of things. But yet we want to paint and label and title, and everybody wants to, but then everybody wants want my privacy, I want this and that, but then, yeah. All right, we're going to get on to these games here. Let's see here. We got the first game. First pitch will be at 6:35 Eastern Standard Time. We have the Rockies again taking on the Pittsburgh Pirates. Pirates won 2-1 yesterday. Today the Pirates put one of the young pitching guys up there on the mound. He is 1-0 with a 3.52 ERA. He is Rene Contreras taking on Kyle Freeland, who is 1-4 with a 4.85 ERA. So, yeah, Kyle's certainly not. He's giving out frees, that's for sure. He's giving out freebies, that's for sure. He's giving out runs. But tough game for the Rockies yesterday. Was a pretty low scoring matchup there. 69. A little bit on the nice and comfortable temperature wise. So we'll see what happens there. Over under is 8 runs. So all right, next game after that we have the Cubs taking on the Cincinnati Reds. The Cubs won last night 7-4. The Reds have Tyler Mallow, who is 2-4 with a 5.23 ERA, going up against Marcus Stroman, who is 1-4 on the season with a 4.88 ERA. So 74 degrees. So like I said, another kind of decent, nice, comfortable day at the ballpark in Cincinnati here. And the over-under is 8.5 runs here. Both pitchers, seem to give up runs and have a high ERA. So, but doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be, the run city. It could be a whole closer ball game than we expect. Next game, we have the Miami Marlins taking on the Tampa Bay Rays. The Rays are sending out their ace, Shane McClanahan, who is 3-2 with a 2.32 or 3.3 ERA. Miami puts out Pablo Lopez, 4-1, 1.57 ERA. So I'm telling you, Pablo has been the ace for the Marlins here so far. and he's pitched very well, and he pitches very well. I mean, yes, they're not at home, but they're basically in the same state. Couple, I would say separated by a few hour drive maybe. But yeah, it's going to be a good pitching matchup here. Both pitchers have very low ERAs, very good pitchers here, solid pitchers on the season. So, and both teams are very solid bats here. And of course, Miami Marlins Jazzy Chisholm will not be playing tonight. He's day to day, so that's going to stymie the offense a little bit here. He's very aggressive on the base passes, very good as far as fielding and also hitting concerned. So we have the over under of 6.5. Well, I don't know. That's a little scary there. Next game after that, we have the Baltimore Orioles taking on the New York Yankees. Yankees dropped yesterday's game to the Orioles here. And so the Yankees send Jordan Montgomery on the mound today. He's 0 for 1 with a 3.35 ERA, going up against Bruce Zimmerman, who is 2 for 2 with a 3.48 ERA here. So yeah, I mean it's Yankees kind of getting banged up here, and they just I mean Chapman he got pulled from one of the games because of well, he thought it was apparent Achilles injury, but from MRI showed there's a negative on him tearing his Achilles. More or less just shows some tendonitis. Obviously, because he's an older, once you get older and as pitchers go and it's concerned, they get a lot of tendonitis in the knees. So he's gonna probably be down for a little while. Maybe we get a stint on the IL. So Chad Green's already hurt for the Yankees, so I think he's gonna be done for quite some time. So yeah, Michael King. They still got Miguel Castro. You know, they got Jonathan Lasagna, but they need to really just not use him at all. Honestly, he's a fucking dumpster fire, right? You want a dumpster fire guy? Jonathan Lasagna is fucking dumpster fire. All right, shall we move on? We have the Dodgers taking on the Nationals. We have Yesiah Gray, good old Yesiah, who was a prospect for the Dodgers, but was traded to the Nationals for Max Scherzer. And so he is 4-3 on the season with a 4.36 ERA, going up against Walker Buehler, who's 5-1 with a 2.89 ERA, and just I mean having a phenomenal year here. Walker Buehler is, and I mean it's no surprise to anybody that the Dodgers and especially Walker Buehler is having the dominance that he's having right now, and they dominated yesterday. They won 10-1 yesterday. I mean, a lot of people, including myself, we backed the Nationals. Took a little sprinkle on that. Thought, hey, maybe the Nationals have luck, but no, the Nationals turned back into the ugly pumpkin that we know them to be. And the Dodgers turned out to be the mighty Dodgers of old and just wrecked shop on their ass. So, I mean, I don't expect anything different in this game. I mean, maybe it's not a 10-1 ball game, but I expect the Dodgers probably to win this game tonight in DC with a 60 degrees at the first pitch. So, not raining, not too chilly, but nice little little spring like. And the next game we have the Phillies taking on the Braves. We got Max Fried on the mound for the Braves tonight with a 4-2 record. He has a 3.31 ERA. The Phillies put Kyle Gibson on the bump for them tonight pitching. He is 3-2 with a 3.98 ERA, so almost a 4 here. 76 degrees out in Georgia tonight, so not too bad. Phillies ended up getting the best of the Braves yesterday. So, I mean, Braves need to show show some fight here. They haven't played very well. I mean, a lot of it had to do with Cunha hasn't been in the lineup, but he actually has been in the lineup now for a couple weeks now. But he's got to get back into shape and all that. But they're missing Freddie Freeman, and it's just not the same team as last year that won the World Series. That's definitely for sure. All right, next game we have the Detroit Tigers and the Minnesota Twins. Twins sent to the mound today Sonny Gray. Sonny Gray is 1-1 on the season with a 3.48 ERA. And the Tigers, they send out Briskeski, who is 0-3 with a 5.13 ERA. So, it's gonna be 67 degrees. It's kind of clouds. No rain, but definitely clouds. Keep it kind of cool. I think Twins probably dominate again tonight. The Tigers, they're 5-14 on the road here. So take it as you want it here. With that one there. All right, the next game we have the Blue Jays taking on the Cardinals. We have Jordan Hicks on the mound for the St. Louis Cardinals. He is 1-3 with a 4.21 ERA against Kevin Gausman. He's on the bump for the Blue Jays. He is 3-3 with a 2.52 ERA. Yesterday the game was pretty close, and then it was broken open by a grand slammy. So Cardinals are just red hot bats right now. So I mean it's gonna be tough to beat the Cardinals, especially at home with the Blue Jays. They got Gausman, and Gausman is a really, really solid pitcher here. I mean, Bros didn't do too terrible. He was pretty solid for the first couple, 5, 6 innings here, and then it was just, and then I think the wheels just kind of came off. I mean, it was basically, I think it was like 1-0 after 5 innings here. Yesterday, box score. All right, the next game we have the Red Sox and the White Sox, the battle of the Sox here. Who's the more dominant Sox, the red or the white here? We got Dylan Cease on the mound for the White Sox tonight here in Chicago, Illinois. On the north side here, there Dylan Cease is 4-1 on the season here. Pretty much the best pitcher the White Sox have in their rotation as of right now. 4-1 with a 3.09 ERA. Taking on Nick Pivetta, who is 2-4 on the season, and he has a 4.22 ERA here. Now Boston here, the bats have started to come alive a little bit here lately. Starting to turn it around a little bit here. They have a 19-22 record, so 3 games below 500. They're 9-12 on the road. So, and you got the White Sox are 21-20, 9-10 at home. So White Sox are a pretty even team right now, even keel. They're not leading their division. It is the Minnesota Twins that are leading the American League Central. All right, we got the Guardians of Cleveland taking on the Astros. Astros losing yesterday. Tristan McKenzie pitching a gem here as the Guardians won 6-1. So let's see if the Guardians can try to keep up the winning ways here tonight. They're up against Fabalda Valdez here. He was 3-2 on the season with a 2.68 ERA, so he's pitching very well. So, and then we have Zach Plesac. See, people got confused because Plesac was supposed to be pitching yesterday, but he got bumped to today. I mean, I don't know what. So Plesac, hey, he's 1-for-3 on the season. He's got an ERA of 4.42. He's also, he's a pretty decent pitcher, but he obviously his ERA shows that he does give up runs. So, and the Astros did lose yesterday, so I mean, I'm assuming that they will, dominate and come back here today with some vengeance. All right, the next game we have the Rangers in the Los Angeles, or I like to call them the Anaheim Angels. They send Nolan Syndergaard, old Thor himself, to the mound tonight. He has a 3 wins and 2 loss record. He has a 3.60 ERA. Then he's facing Danny Dunning on the mound tonight. He's 1-2 on the season with a 3.92 ERA. So, battle of, the American League West. Then we have the Kansas City Royals and the Arizona Diamondbacks, or I like to call them the Desert Snakes. The Desert Snakes put up Zach Gallen. Zach Gallen is on the bump today. He's 3-0 on the season with a 1.14 ERA here, going up against Jay Hasley here, who's 0-2 with a 4.32 ERA. I mean, Zach Gallen has been lights out all season here for the Diamondbacks. Diamondbacks are 22-22, 11-11 at home. The Kansas City Royals are 14-27, 6-12 on the road. So, but they did put up a lot of runs. So I mean, I don't know. I don't know if they're going to get a lot of runs off of Gallen here, but who knows? You never know. Could be a really sneaky matchup there. We have the Brewers taking on the Padres. The Brewers ended up losing in extra innings last night. So we have today's matchup. We have Blake Snell, who is 0-1 with a 7.36 ERA. Ugh. Taking on Corbin Burns, who is 1-2 with a 2.26 ERA. That is amazing. So I mean, hey, the Brew Crew. I mean, with Burns on the mound, but I believe Josh Hader. Is going to be hurt for an extended period of time. So Devin Williams will be one of the closer guys. Maybe even an Ashby sighting, Aaron Ashby. Maybe get some possible closes here. So you have to keep an eye on that here. Their bullpen when it comes down to that here. But both teams fairly, solid baseball teams, looking solid this year. Maybe could see each other in the playoffs. Maybe. I'm not saying that it's going to happen, but maybe it could. We have the Oakland Athletics taking on the Seattle Mariners. Seattle Mariners last night got a big victory over the Athletics here. So the Seattle Mariners tonight send out their young pitching prospect, George Kirby, to the mound. He's 0-1. He's 0-1. He's got a 3.60 ERA. The A's put James Kaberline on the mound. He is 0-2 with a 4.50 ERA. So both pitchers fairly young, fairly kind of but both teams did put up some runs yesterday. So, and the Mariners trying to get back on the winning ways, trying to get back to, they are 18-25. They're 7 games below 500. They're 10-7 at home. The Oakland Athletics are 17-27, 10 games below 500, and 11-13 on the road. So take it how it may. And also the last game here of the night, the New York Mets taking on the San Francisco Giants. The Giants got clobbered 13-3 yesterday here. So was not a very good game for the Giants. And tonight we got 2 great pitchers on the mound for both teams. You got Logan Webb on the bump for the Giants. He is 5-1 on the season with a 3.54 ERA. Then you have Chris Bassett with he's 4-2 on the season with a 2.77 ERA here. So 2 great pitchers here. Maybe we get a pitcher's duel here tonight. I don't know. Did the runs start flying out? The Mets have kind of been hot here lately with the bats. and batting it up here, especially yesterday getting 13. They had 18 hits, I believe. They had 18 hits and 13 runs. So, I mean, I don't know. Does that carry over for today's game, or does it mean that there's going to be a little more leniency there? We have the NBA here. We have the NBA here, where the Mavericks are favored because they're at home here on the spread here, -1.5 here. The over under is 215.5 here tonight. This is a closeout game here for the Warriors here. The Warriors look poised and ready to close them out here. So I don't know, man. I would say tonight here. I mean, my read. I would love to see the Mavericks at least get one victory. I mean, if they get swept here, I mean, I don't know what to tell you. Because if the Boston Celtics and that Miami Heat series goes 6-7 games, and the Warriors sweep tonight, man, I mean, I don't know how I feel about the Heat or the Celtics. Either one of those teams, they're gonna be tired and bruised up, being banged up, and they play against the Warriors team that happens to close out the series tonight. Not saying that it could happen here, but definitely it's a big possibility here. But yeah, I mean the Mavericks did not play well here, but this is definitely a spot here. This is definitely, I mean, like I said, the first two games I backed the Mavericks. I backed them on the plus points, and I backed them when I thought, hey man, they might be able to get a victory here against the Warriors, but it never happened. So, and so in game three, I was like, man, the Warriors getting plus 130. Okay, shit. I don't know. I'll run with that, and of course it worked. So I mean, but the Warriors are gonna make it tough here, man. But I expect the Mavericks to be a little more, not get pushed around as much. They kind of, they beat Phoenix. Phoenix to me was, a more superior team than the Mavericks had. But then, but I just feel right now, the Mavericks are they're beaten down here. They're beaten down 3-0 right now. I mean, Golden State Warriors sit in the driver's seat, even if they don't win tonight here. Let's say hypothetically the Warriors don't win tonight. They're still sitting up 3-1. All they have to do is win one more game. Mavericks have to go up the uphill climb in order, in order to win this series here. In order to win the series, they have to win 4 straight games. Warriors now only have to win one more game. So the Warriors put themselves in a really good spot and position. So all right, let's go to hockey here. Let's talk about a little bit about hockey here. Break it down a little bit here. Got my man say, hey, plays is gonna be on here at 2:30. So I'm gonna get to moving and cracking on that here. All right, so we got Hurricanes and Rangers tonight. Carolina leads the series 2-1, but they are playing in Madison Square Garden. So maybe the Rangers can get a win and tie it up tonight. And we'll see about that here. Over under 5.5 goals. Very interesting. And then we have the Flames and Oilers here. Edmonton leads the series 2-1. Edmonton's been a team just like the Blues that I've been betting on, except for Edmonton's actually been doing a lot better. I mean, they didn't win. They didn't win the first game I bet on them, but they've won the past couple too that I bet on the Edmonton. But Edmonton's definitely a team that I will definitely be backing probably tonight here. My picks here. But Calgary's they're a team. They're not going to go away, man. I'm telling you, they're not going away here. And Gonna be a tough one there. We'll see if the Calgary Flames can tie the series up, and same with the New York Rangers. See if they can tie it up here. All right, we got WNBA tonight here. We have WNBA tonight. We have 4 games. We have the Dallas Wings taking on the Connecticut Sun at 7 Eastern. We have the Atlanta Dream taking on the Washington Mystics, also at 7 Eastern. 4 Pacific for those that don't want to do the math. And we have the Indiana Fever taking on the Chicago Sky at, obviously at about this, 6, let's say about 6 or 7. And let's just say our time, we'll say 7 Midwest time, Chicago time. Or 6 Chicago time. Well, that'll be Mountain West time, so it's 7. And then you have the New York Liberty taking on the Minnesota Lynx. So we have those games for you there. All right. All right. So we're gonna make our picks here now. We're gonna look and see what is the best picks and what's the best, games that we like here. Obviously, we're gonna do this here. We're gonna sit down. Hold on, hold a minute. You ain't gonna miss nothing here. There we go. I have to sit down a bit here. Stretch my bones here. Stretch the creaky bones. Let me just bring it down there. Bring it down to the floor here a bit here. All right, we got the Rockies and the Pirates first game. All right. Let's see. Who do I like? Do I want to pick the Pirates? I mean, the Pirates they won 2-1. I definitely think there's gonna be over 8 runs here. I mean, both teams, they hit pretty well yesterday, so I mean, did the bat stay kind of hot or does it stay under here? I'm gonna hold to the under 8 runs here. Right now, that's my first lean here. Is the under 8 the Pirates and Rockies here. The Cubs and the Reds here. Uh, do I want to take the over? Over 8.5 runs here. I mean, I don't know about taking the Cubs straight up here. Marcus Stroman here. I mean, let's say we'll take the over 8.5 there. We'll go with over 8.5. Cubs and Reds. We'll say that. And we have the Marlins and Rays. I'm gonna take the over 6.5. I mean, even though I have my pitcher in fantasy is Shane McClellan. I mean, he does sometimes give up runs, and Pablo, same thing. He's capable of giving up a run or two. I think, and it's quite capable of, and, maybe, I don't know, the bullpens don't hold serve and maybe give up a couple runs or two. All right. Then we got the Dodgers and we have the Nationals. Um, it went over last night here. And I think I'm gonna take it again. I'm gonna take the over. I'll take the over 8.5. I think that's a good take there. Yankees, Yankees, Orioles. The under 7.5 here. I mean, I don't know. It seemed to be over. It seemed to be over. And the Orioles. So tonight, I think I'm gonna sprinkle a little bit on the +1 here. Let's say the +1 here for the Orioles here. I'm gonna go with that here. I'm gonna go with the +1 here that the Orioles will lose by no more than a run and a half. All right, then we have the Phillies and the Braves. Hmm. Phillies. Phillies have been playing very well. I took Atlanta last night, and we'll take the Phillies money line. Don't necessarily, you know, say I mean I love not necessarily say I love that pick, but yeah. We got the Tigers and Twins. It wants to take the under 7.5 when it actually went over here. Um, we'll take the under. I mean, I basically got Undertaker and I got fucking Tombstone pile drived and buried in my MLB picks yesterday. I was two, I was 2-8, but then I added an extra game, and so I went 2-9 yesterday. 2-9 MLB. So I gotta figure it out today. I have to figure it out here. Like I said, I'm not somebody that wants to sit here and fucking, oh man, I'm gonna read all the stats. I'm gonna read all this and then. No, I'm just pick. Do I like this number? Do I like that number? Do I like this? Do I like that? What do I like? And just go there. I mean, people act like it's fucking some sort of science. We got this down to a science. Yeah. Yeah. All right, the Blue Jays and Cardinals here. I think I'm gonna stay away from that game here, because just in case there's any type of. And then we have the White Sox and Red Sox. I'll take the over 7.5 runs. Kind of like that. Kind of definitely like that here. All right, Guardians, Astros. Yeah, 8 there. I don't have faith. I'm not gonna go bet the Guardians. I'm gonna stay away from that. Rangers and Angels. I mean, I would love to take the Angels on the run line here. I'd love to take, but I think I'm gonna stay off that game here. Then we had the Padres. Um, I don't really like that there. Um, Kirby. You know what? I'm gonna take the over 7.5 in this athletics in Maine. I did not bet here. I'm gonna take that here. And um Royals and Diamondbacks here. Um, I really do want to take that over 8.5 runs here. I mean, but I got spurned in both those games yesterday, so maybe. You know what? We'll take the Angels. We'll take the Angels and spread money there. We'll do that here as that's our picks here. I mean, 'cause who knows? I mean, they. Yeah, fuck it, we'll do that. All right, all right. So we got our MLB parlay 524 here. We took team total over 8 runs here. The Rockies and Pirates here. Plus even money, plus 100 money right there. Then we're taking the next game. We're taking team total over 8.5 runs here for the Cubs, Reds here. That's minus 105 here. That's minus 105 money right there. Okay. And then we got the team total over 6.5 runs here. Marlins and Rays. That's minus 105 right there. All right. And we're taking team total over here. Uh oh. We turning the over man now? We turning it over now? Is that what's going on? We're turning it over? 8.5 runs. The Dodgers. And that's plus 100. That's even money right there. I mean, when you're getting even money, you can't beat that. You cannot beat that here. Oh, we got the Orioles here. Orioles here. And the plus 1.5 run on the run line here, spread here. That is plus 100 as well. Even money here. And we have the Phillies here. Phillies money line plus 155 there. I mean, then we took team total under here. Took our first under here. Under 7.5 here. And between the Tigers. Twins here. That's minus 105 there. Then we took team total over 7.5 runs. Red Red Sox. White Sox. And that is plus 100. Alright, I just want to show you that. Alright, then last but not least, we have Angels minus 1.5 on the run line here, spread here. That is plus 130 here. And then we have team total over 7.5 runs. And the A's, Mariners game here. Plus 100 here. Alright. Let's see, we gotta accept any. We'll accept all alright. So we locked it in, Alright. Number 7 here. That's okay. Alright, so we just need one more. Alright. Alright, one more here. Our NBA one here. Mavericks still win by 1. We'll do that here. We're Mavericks. Mavericks to win by 1. And we're taking the under here. We're taking the under there. Let's ride. Let's ride with whatever we can ride out here. You know. All right, so we have Mavs minus the one on the spread here, so they're gonna win by a point here. And we took team total under 215.5 here. And the Warriors, Mavs, minus 110. All right. Not bad, not bad. You know, not bad, not bad, not bad. Like I said here, all right. We're going to pair that with the hockey here tonight. Hockey here tonight here. Pair of Rangers to win by 2 here. Why not here? And, you know, like I said, it's no. And we'll take the Edmonton Oilers there. So we'll take the Rangers and the Edmonton Oilers here on the same goal line here. And then the Oilers here. That's 205. All right. So we got 4 here. So maybe we just maybe add 2 more 2 baseball games that we didn't add here. Like maybe we'll take the Giants. The Giants. All right, so maybe we take take the over 7 runs there, and yeah, we'll do that here. We'll do the team total here. Over 8.5 runs. Girls, Diamond, X, and then over Girls, X, Giants. That's 105 here. All right, let's see. All right. All right. All right. Over 8. So it's actually just over 8 right now. There. And yeah, change to 115, right? Yeah. All right. All right. All right. So there we go. All right. So we have team total over 8 runs in the Rockies Pirates. We have team total over 8.5 runs in the Cubs and Reds. We have team total over 6.5 runs in the Marlins and Rays. We have team total over 8 runs in the Dodgers Nats. We have the Orioles plus 1.5 on the run line. We have the Phillies money line. We have the under 7.5 runs, Tigers and Twins. We have the team total over 7 runs in the Red Sox, White Sox, Angels to win by a run and a half on the run line, and the over 7.5 runs in the A's and Mariners. There's that one, and then we also have our second one here where we took Mavericks minus the 1 on the spread, took the team total under 215.5. Took the Rangers on the goal line, spread line, win by a goal and a half. Same thing with the Edmonton Oilers. We took the over 8.5 runs in the Royals and Diamondbacks. And we also took the over 7.5 runs in the Mets and Giants. So that is what we got for our plays for today here. Our plays for the day here. So we're going to go hang out and we're going to chill. Gonna get the vibing tins. Get ready for the good vibing tins. Hopefully, I don't shit the bed like I did fucking MLB yesterday. I did terrible. It was horrible. It was um to say the least. I got buried by the Undertaker. Okay, it was like Paul Bear and the Undertaker came over to me yesterday and just said fuck. Boom, and then he just caught me up in the tombstone pile driver and boom, and then just put my fold in my hand threw me in the casket, and that was it. That was my day of betting. But that's what I call my lottery ticket. I mean, I hate it or love it, but it makes excitement. Makes me root for the game, whether I get pissed off at the team or not, or whatever. Pissed off at both teams, who knows? I just enjoy doing it. It's not. This is not an income for me. This is not how I'm going to stably, feed myself. And I just do this for, like I said, like any person that puts $1 in a daily daily quick pick is basically what I'm doing. So hopefully that one day maybe cashing in that winning ticket, to say the least here. So, but we have fun either way. Talk sports, try to have conversation around here, but enjoy your time. And we're gonna get a panel of people. We're gonna, once this thing gets bigger, get the right people to be with, and the right people to set it off, and the right people to get this jumping. Because I'm not just the most well liked person out here, and it's okay. It's okay. I'm not out here to win hearts and minds. I'm out here to spread the truth. And I'm not out here to spread the gospels of anything. I'm just here to be a man and to give my take on sports, and hopefully others will give theirs, and we can have a conversation. That's all I'm trying to do. Let's start a conversation. Let's talk about a lot of things. I mean, things that are relevant to sports and that have validity. Obviously, if we're just sit up here rambling and talk about bullshit, nobody cares. I mean, it's prevalent in this life today. It doesn't matter how we look at it. But we're going to get up out of here. We're going to do our damn thing. And, yeah, hopefully win some money tonight. Hopefully win some motherfucking money. But till then, good luck to those people. Hopefully it's going to be a Clay day. Clay Thompson's going to dominate, but, who knows? Maybe the Mavericks pull one out of their ass, and Luka Doncic and Jason Kidd can live to keep their playoff careers and their playoff lives out there. But until then, I'm out this piece. This is Fresh and Funky. Picks, plays, parlays, sports talk. You know where to find me. You know where I'm at. If you don't have the bills, then you won't know. And if you don't know, now you know. All right. Notorious B.I.G., baby. Rest in peace.